Well, there's been a lot of sports writers flapping their yaps about us getting soft.
Stepping on your own dick.
Doing the thing here.
What? This is where men are men and the boys stay on the side and watch what's going on.
What?
In the world of wrestling, the fans can react however they want.
And there is no one that does it better.
Getting color commentary.
The cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Let's fucking go.
Let's try to rush through this.
I love you so much. All right. I will say Texas until I make up a name. He's not from Texas. That's what you're saying.
No, he's from Texas. Texas has nothing to do with his name.
I would say Texas, but I'm not allowed to go there.
Texas Jesse. Texas Jim.
No.
Tennessee Tim.
No.
Shout out to my tribal chief.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to this week's episode of Getting Color Commentary. We are talking about serial killers. Go figure.
Yeah, with Texas in their names.
Yes.
Texas
Well, no,
is not in his
Texas.
name.
They're from Texas.
Yes.
Father is in my name. I'm Father Lloyd. I'll say he's got names. We'll get to his name this week. You, however,
I have no name.
that's not true.
Oh.
You are the six-string samurai.
Oh.
The beautiful one. One Mr. Derrick Harvard.
Me?
That is you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Sitting across from me is the gentleman
whose microphone is crooked and is currently turning knobs.
My microphone is fine now.
Yeah. It's upright and ready for action.
glad to catch it now. That is one Mr. Aaron BT, my hole's husband. I almost used her last name, actually. I fucked up on that one. I almost like, one Aaron BT Silty. And I do use your last name because that is what we do on the show.
Sure.
The BT this week stands for Brave Truth.
Ooh. Brave Truth.
Brave Truth. Because you know what you always do, sir? You always talk honestly.
Yes.
About serial killers to random people at supermarkets.
I will.
And the bar. and anywhere he can talk to
within
somebody.
3 feet of him.
Yeah. The guy Lloyd was trying to figure out the name of earlier tied boys to a board and brutally molested them to death.
Ah, good old Texas ties boys to boards and brutally murders them to death.
Oh, that's Texas. That's Texas Tony.
Yeah. Texas
Tony tied the boys to the boards.
He had
Texas Tony tied the boys to the board.
He either worked
Then
at
they
like a
took him
candy
to the
factory
board.
or something like that. A praline factory?
Oh, so we're bringing back to the praline thing.
Yes, the praline.
Yes, I have a sack of pralines. I've been sharing them. They're fantastic.
My association with things almost always leads back to something horrible.
Again, so
Something
when I gave you a candied pecan, were you like, little boys ties to boards? What's this association?
The snozberries taste like snozberries. Which also wants to raise this Willy Wonka conversation that apparently we're going to have tonight.
The man made pralines.
And in his
Becky
off time,
Lynch
he tied boys to boards.
Oh,
and
that
Yes,
them?
Sorry.
yes. He would recruit teenagers to encourage other teenagers to come to his parties, and then he would get them, pick one out.
I'll take this one.
Severely intoxicate them, and, do horrible things to them.
Mama.
Who's this?
It's Wayne.
Yes, this is Mama, baby.
Mama?
Yeah?
I killed Dean.
Wayne?
Elmer Wayne Henley used Cato's car phone to call his mom after killing Dean Corll. Henley and Corll, along with Randy Brooks, are accused in one of the worst mass killings in Houston's history. At least 28 young men lured, kidnapped, and killed.
And welcome to our wrestling podcast, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, he wrestled them.
You can check out you can check out BT's murder serial killer podcast at www.btloveserialkillers.fart.com.
I've got a name waiting.
What is the name?
I'm not saying it on the podcast.
Why?
Somebody might steal it.
Yeah. He's protecting his trademark.
Yeah.
Then just pay the $5 to GoDaddy to get the fucking trademark.
I don't have, I don't have anything lined up yet, so there's no point.
You knew if I knew anything about serial killers or gave a fuck, I'd support you.
Sure.
I know a lot about serial killers also. This is where he makes the money. This is how BT finally
How long did it take me to get you to do the podcast about wrestling?
About 2 years.
Yeah.
Because we sat around.
Imagine how long it is to try to convince somebody to do a show about, murder.
You can do a show by yourself. You don't need us.
It's not as fun.
Agreed. Yes.
Agreed. I also like that in a weekend you were like, Derek, you want to say dumb stuff with us? And I was like, yeah, I love saying dumb shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of saying dumb shit, let's get to the show. That's what I do.
Podcast.
What's the first thing on the docket?
Well, I got to be telling you, the first thing on the docket, according to my notes, because we have no Pete's notes tonight, which I don't understand why.
Because the last episode came out really late.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you.
Because I was a technical difficulty.
It literally came out hours ago.
Fair. Let's talk about John Cena's logo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that is the first thing on my notes.
Not tonight's Raw, which is the 31st?
31st, 30th.
The last show in London.
Either or. Yeah.
The show before the promo he cut, his You Can't See Me logo, the C was ahead of the circle / so it said You See Me. And this is the one last episode I was talking about where he called me out as a mark.
Yes.
Well, you are a mark.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and you're a mark. He called us all out.
Yes.
Straight to our faces.
You might as well just call me the Undertaker. He said, I'm that much of a mark.
He said he was going to ruin wrestling for everybody.
No.
Including wrestlers, which I'd like to see.
To be honest, he's making it really great now.
He's doing a really good job.
Let's just have this conversation right now. We just watched Monday Night Raw a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. Everyone has been so stoked on the John Cena promos that have come out in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Tonight was the first one where I actually felt like that was good.
I mean,
I've kind of been.
I'm going to disagree with you, but tonight's was great.
So I can see tonight being the best because he had Cody to bounce off of.
Well,
they both were coming at each other really hard.
Tell me if I'm wrong. So the first promo.
By the way, Derek is not as bad as he was last week, so coming at each other just as hard is not a statement we should be making.
That's on the podcast we deleted because it's awful.
I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
Anyway. The first promo he cut was direct to fans.
Yes. It was.
The second promo he cut was to fans globally.
Yes, it was.
This promo was straight at Cody.
Yes.
So he's hit his mark each one of those times. Pardon the pun. I'm loving it, man. He's killing it on the mic.
The little inside fucking jokes or references and in every single promo has been just gold. It's you hear it and you're like, oh shit, it's stupid that I'm excited about it, but it's
this is
that was fun.
Right?
He's been doing that, but tonight was the first night where John Cena finally got me interested in him being a heel.
Yes.
Sure.
It took him coming out talking, obviously, Cody coming out talking, back and forth, and they did a good.
And that's how promos work, everybody.
Yes, promo battles.
Shout out to PJ Sumrock. This is all about the rap battles.
Oh, word! I got to talk to him.
Well, that was good.
Sure.
Videos.
VHS hoarders, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what? VHS Hoarder is a sponsor of Getting Color Commentary.
Isn't it Video Hoarder?
It is Video Hoarder.
Turn around.
No, it's Video Hoarder.
No. Tell me. Show me. Yeah. Video Hoarder.
Yeah. I wonder.
Also, I know somebody offloading a fuck ton of good shit.
Oh.
Are you trying to get Patrick or me to buy those things?
I mean, as long as it helps out a homie, 3 degrees is how I work.
Fair. You said through 3
degrees.
3 degrees.
Yes.
Is how I work.
Well, usually it's the normal is the 6 degrees, but how we all operate, it's 3 degrees.
The normal for me is 3 degrees.
Kevin Bacon.
It's 6 degrees. Kevin Bacon. Give me a Kevin Bacon right now. Name an actor.
Susan Sarandon.
I can't remember who that is.
Susan Sarandon was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. She's been in a lot of things.
Sure.
By that logic, it'll give me.
Yeah. You asked for this.
I did. You asked for Susan Sarandon was in. Hold on, I got this. I have this. Susan Sarandon was in the Witches of Eastwick with Michelle Pfeiffer, who was in. God damn it! I hate this right now.
You did it.
I did. I totally did. And I went that way. Susan Sarandon to Michelle Pfeiffer, who was in. Fuck. I'm going to Kevin Bacon. Sorry.
Dicks out for bacon.
Yeah.
Done. Susan Sarandon was in Bull Durham with Kevin Costner, who was in JFK with Kevin Bacon.
Boom.
2.
See? You got it. Sorry.
It's fine.
By the way, you can all handle this on our 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon fucking podcast.
I believe that is already taken.
Yeah. Let's totally gloss over the 3 degrees of socialism, but whatever.
Putin, Lenin, Trump. Done.
Wrong.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Wrong.
I've just made the silliest mistake of my life. My life is bad.
So yeah, where were we?
No, by history, it would be Lenin. Oh, it would be Lenin,
No.
Putin, and Trump.
None of those people are socialists.
No.
Fair.
No.
Fair. I see what I'm doing. The Peppa Pigs on the table tell me I'm wrong.
It's okay. I went to school in America too.
Hey, I went to school in Florida.
I mean,
notably worse.
That's sub-America.
And somehow I'm slightly intelligent.
Sure.
Thank you.
I mean, you did.
This is the wrestling you paid to see.
You did. You got your GED, right?
I do have my GED.
I mean, that's gotta count for something. You got out of there before they could really fuck you up.
So back to wrestling.
Yeah, back to John Cena. Yes.
Yeah, being awesome.
Fuck, man. The promo between him and Cody tonight was fucking great.
All the promos have been great.
Yeah, them sniping at each other felt just, it was brutal.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
In a fucking promo battle. Oh man, hit him where it hurts.
Speaking of promo battles.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about SmackDown on Friday night.
Sure.
CM Punk.
Yeah, what about it?
That was a contract signing, not a promo battle.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Do you see how Seth Rollins react?
No, I mean, Seth was doing a
promo.
So then it's a fucking promo battle.
For Seth, sure.
Yeah. Everybody else was just
You opened with CM Punk because you're inclined to do so.
Yeah.
Look in my eyes.
So
what do you see? Right. Also, if we haven't talked about this, apparently Living Color will be in Las Vegas for WrestleMania weekend. They haven't announced if they're opening the if they're doing it with CM Punk, which I'm sure they will. I mean, but they will be playing live in.
If it's anything like any of the other live performances I've seen at WrestleMania, it's gonna suck dick.
How many hot dogs did me and my friend fit in our mouth?
I mean, if you're not wrong.
I hear what you're saying. If I may,
sure.
I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot on you.
You're going to shoot on me? Okay.
Oh, this ain't a work. This is a shoot.
Okay, heard.
Last time you saw Living Color, who were you with?
You.
Okay. How were they?
Amazing.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be good at WrestleMania.
You are too old to climb into the rafters, sir.
It was a good show.
It was a great show.
Corey Glover did climb into those rafters at the
Roseland.
At the Roseland.
Yeah, no, he hopped off the subs up to the balcony.
He saw
I couldn't do that pull up.
He saw the neon lights, Nobel Prize, and he went for it.
Sure.
And then Extreme came in and killed him.
Everything. Yeah,
they did. Again, this is where we have our things.
Yeah.
We're like, you're there for one reason, I'm there for another.
Heard it.
Vernon versus Nuno.
Yeah. I mean, there's no verses.
Fair. So
back.
I will say that and respect that.
Heard.
Back to
but
wrestling.
also, I go solo for solo. Let's see what happens.
Heard.
And hey, I'm looking you straight in the eyes right now.
Yeah.
I know who would win.
Well, cool. So do I.
Back to wrestling. So
They're wrestling with guitars, Aaron.
Disagree with this being a main event match. Like, the storyline doesn't deserve fucking main event. The stakes don't deserve a main event.
Correct.
The stakes are nothing.
The names involved are huge. Right? Like, I can't take that away from it. But, like, come on. Give the fucking women a goddamn main event.
Yeah. One of the two.
Like,
you got two. I agree with that.
Okay.
You know, and then, like, give Punk a main event next year. He's gonna fucking be here. Have him going for the title and make it mean something rather than, we fucking put it in the contract that this is gonna close out the night. Like, that felt so fucking lazy to me.
I was hoping for some cooler stip.
Yeah, like something, like, like if they had written it better, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But the way that they went about it, I'm like, come on.
Well, and also, now 2 Royal Rumble winners don't get to main event.
Agreed with that.
It's a little bullshit.
Yeah.
Opening match, Jey Uso.
Yeah, like,
yeah. First match, Jey Uso. Second match, Jey Uso. Third match, Jey Uso.
Again, we know I'm biased. We know how much I love Phil Brooks.
Heard.
What, for everything that is announced right now, what should be a main event, a match? And again, we know I feel that titles should be titles.
Yeah, so
and this has nothing to do with thing. But you have 2 of the top names: Roman Reigns, CM Punk. Seth Rollins is the one who's getting fucking buried in all of this, and we can all agree on that.
I don't know about that. We'll talk about it later. I don't know.
Let's talk about it now. That's what we're doing.
Okay, well, so I'm kind of hoping that Paul Heyman fucking stabs them both in the back, walks away with fucking Seth Rollins.
I mean, that would be beautiful.
It would fucking nobody would see that shit coming.
I didn't know what to wear to my premature ejaculation society meeting, so I just came in my pants.
It would be fucking a big old surprise.
Okay.
And, CM Punk only wants to main event. He never said anything about, I have to win it. So, and fucking Roman has, like, won so many fucking WrestleMania main events, and, like, him being stabbed in the back by fucking Seth Rollins is just a through line of his entire career.
Right.
Again, I could look it up. This will be a Research P thing for next week. Roman has been in a certain amount of WrestleMania main events. Seth Rollins has been in a certain amount of WrestleMania main events.
Yeah.
Punk has never been.
No, he's never been in a main event.
Because
he deserves it.
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you though a little, and not like this.
Yeah, like the build up, the reasoning for it to be a main event feels lazy, and that's my problem with it.
Right.
Not that, who's there or any of that. It's just the build up to this being a main event feels lazy, and it takes away from other fucking stars who, like, deserve it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But, like,
in the sense of, again,
kayfabe wise, deserve it.
I forget the number, but it has been said that,
like, Roman, I think he has the most fucking main event wins at WrestleMania, or at least he's tied with somebody.
At least most main event appearances.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know that he's had the most wins. Research Pete, all of this actually did come out recently.
No, yeah.
We're on the road to WrestleMania.
Yes. About halfway there.
We're less than 20 days.
Insert Bon Jovi joke.
We are 19. Which Bon Jovi joke?
We're halfway there.
Fair. Living on a prayer. Got it.
But
hey, Tommy has a 6-ring and Hawk.
I feel like fucking Rhea, Bianca, and Io is a very viable fucking main event. Like the match that Rhea and fucking Io had tonight with Bianca fucking reffing it was spectacular.
Till the ending.
The ending was stupid, but you know, like
it's like Mox and fucking Cope.
Yeah,
obviously. Actually, that whole match was everything they've done is bad.
Yes, but like this is obviously the way that it was going to happen. You know,
sure. I'm still not on board with I write my name on a contract and I get in.
Well, yeah, but like they didn't do that. They told her she was being a fucking child.
Oh, by the way, BT, tell them where they can find us.
Too soon.
Just wanted to throw that one out there.
Too soon.
But like,
and also, no one but you heard that.
Tiffany and Charlotte. Like, I feel like it deserves it less than Rhea, Io, and Bianca.
Only because they haven't done anything to set it up. And
I'm
make
talking
it
the storyline wise. Yeah, like. That's the deserve I'm talking about. Right. Is the storyline wise.
Right. Also, Tiffany Mark here.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't disrespect her. I'm right here.
How's Tiffany been doing as a face?
Good. I mean,
yeah, she's fine. I feel like
she's not a face. Like she's been tweeny the whole time.
Yeah.
But right now in the match with her and what's going on with her and Charlotte. She is the face in this match.
I guess comparatively, but like shout out to last episode.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, I feel like Man,
I don't remember what I said on the last episode.
Well, like going up against Charlotte, it's like almost anybody is going to be the like fucking fan favorite going in because. She is the like epitome of like heel woman wrestler,
right?
You know, so it's like no matter how like shifty you are normally,
right?
Like you going up against
You're not a Flair,
the fucking spawn of the dirtiest player in the game,
right?
I did like some of the promo, the promo that she gave where it was just her. Talking shit about Charlotte, about like how she's so insecure she can't let like a younger star fucking get a word in edgewise.
Well, that's because the promo before the split screen.
It was garbage.
Charlotte buried her.
And
that was fucked.
Yeah, no, it was shit, and it wasn't like competitive burying. It was. I'm just gonna fucking bury you, and I'm gonna talk over you.
Talk over you. I'm gonna railroad you. Like he buried her.
Yeah, it was garbage. It sucked.
It's also a thing of when you are Charlotte Flair.
Well, no, like that's the character.
Fair. This is the first big time match that Tiffany Stratton has been in.
Oh yeah, no, this is the biggest match she's had.
She doesn't. I think she doesn't know how to handle somebody on the mic like Charlotte Flair.
I mean, and fair.
She got put into a position where
sink or swim. Yeah.
And she kind of fucking sank, man.
I mean, like that.
I can just go like cut this promo.
It's like let's see if she can fucking do it.
Yeah,
and I can totally see them doing that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But you know.
By the way, has anybody watched any of Stephanie's place yet?
No.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Have you?
Thank you.
That I do things so you guys don't have to.
Cool. I had no intention of, and now currently still have no intention.
If I see clips, I'll watch it, but I'm not going out of my way to watch the show.
I'm going to make fun of the artistic rendition of herself she approved.
Yeah, no, it looks bad. But yeah.
What did I say? Nose the size of Utah?
Yeah.
Well, it has to match her implants.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I say that one?
Who else? Mm-hmm. Like, you could put Gunther and Jay in a main event match. Like,
which does bring me to, we're talking about Charlotte. We're talking about Jay right now.
Well, I'm talking
about the two people that won the Royal Rumble,
the main event. Yeah.
And traditionally,
they should be getting
the Royal
that.
Rumble, you are in the main event of WrestleMania.
I could even see sitting one, but letting the other one have like night 2 or not night 2, night 1 or whatever.
But like,
what do we have? What is the main event for night 2?
Have no idea.
Okay, we just know night 1.
Isn't that going to be Punk, Rollins, and
no? That's night 1.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be
Cena. Yeah,
Cody.
Correct.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
sorry, loyal listeners.
It's okay. I care so little about Cody Rhodes. I put him on night 1.
He's a night 2 guy.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Cena.
The build up for fucking Jay and Gunther has been pretty lackluster for me until tonight. Tonight fucking was really good.
Right. They made it matter.
They did. And like I've
and
like
what happened tonight that we're talking about?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. So, like I've been saying for a long time, blood in the right place makes things compelling.
I've never disagreed.
And so,
this guy, blood in the right place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's every place.
Blood everywhere.
So Gunther had a match with fucking Big Jimmy Uso, and he fucking demolished Jimmy, fucking tore him apart. Then
came back after the fight and tore him apart more.
Fucking zip tied fucking Jay to the ropes and busted fucking Jimmy open with the belt. And then choked him out and beat the shit out of him.
Because I saw the fan footage.
Yes.
You're the worst blader I've ever seen in my life. However, that was a lot of blood and very intriguing otherwise.
But yeah, so fucking... And then proceeded to beat the shit out of Jimmy in front of Jay, who's struggling to save his brother while being basically chained to the ropes. This is very reminiscent of when Jay was competing against Roman back like toward the beginning of the Bloodline, where Roman used Jimmy as the weak point, you know, and like this is just like, okay, gonna sacrifice Jimmy to fucking put Jay in the mindset that he needs to be in order to come back and fucking take the title off of Gunther. I hope that this changes Jay. I hope he's been working on some ideas of like, okay, I can't just be exactly who I was before this and just say that I'm a new man. So I'm hoping for that, but we'll see. But I feel like that deserves a main event over fucking, Roman, Punk, and Rollins.
Right. Grudge matches should never be main events.
Again, we know, I've said it on the show time and time again, championships matter. Mm-hmm. And they fucking should. Your world championship, which would be Jay versus fucking Gunther, should be headlining one of those two fucking nights.
Right.
Yeah.
Cody with the belt.
Yes.
Should be main eventing one of those fucking two
nights. Should be very clear. Right.
I've only heard...
subbing one or two of those for a femme belt match.
Well, yeah,
also totally acceptable.
Like, I would love it if one night was women's title, one night was the men's title.
Yeah.
Just to give them their fucking flowers, because the women have been kicking ass for a goddamn while now.
Women's wrestling in almost every promotion is fucking crazy good right now.
Shout out to Timeless Tony Storm.
Yeah.
You mean Megan Bain food?
I want to get to that.
We will get to that.
I want to get to that a little later.
Okay, but on the Gunther Jey Uso topic, I just want to shout out to Gunther as his character develops a little. Mm-hmm. He's losing himself in his in his confidence, right?
I thought you said in his Mein Kampf.
That era is way over.
I heard losing himself in his cum.
Oh, yeah, I mean, also, he's very well hydrated. So he went from Imperium style, regulated wrestling purist to he's lost in himself. He's greedy. He's fucking murdering people for his own amusement now,
yes.
Right? This is a classic trope. He's following really well. I want to respect him for like the work he's put in. And that his character is developing finally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and he is maintaining.
He rubbed blood on his titties tonight.
Yes, he did.
And then he licked it.
He did lick it.
He's been taking some protos.
The blood, not his own titties.
Yes.
I want to point that out.
Yes, that's a different pay-per-view
that
you have to pay
pay-per-view.
extra for. Also, he's taking lessons from Kyle Fletcher and just like being super icky, gross with blood. Like, stop it.
Well, yeah, like those are the matches that should be closing out the night.
Heard. But also, it's Mania. It's a huge card of nonsense.
Of course.
Right? There's so many belts. There's so many feuds. You could do almost anything for 2 days with the average roster.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still just waiting for the ATG MBR.
That'll be on SmackDown. Like it has been for the last few years.
Who are the beasts that are going to compete for that this year? Braun Strowman and Braun Breaker?
Maybe.
Angelo. Are they going to give it to Angelo Dawkins?
I mean, they could. Yeah. I mean, like, I'd
Who
like
are the other, meat guys?
Like, I'd like to see them on fucking WrestleMania.
The ATG MBR this year will go to Damian Priest.
I don't want that at all.
Wait, no, Damian Priest has a Mania match against fucking Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Who supposedly got glass in his eye.
Jack
You know what this is right here?
And then crushing
Real glass.
Crushing the
Go
abdomen.
cry me a river.
Yay!
He got glass in his gow.
He's the new Rocky Romero. Real glass. Cry me a river.
Which I hope he didn't actually get. I hope this is a work.
I mean, if he did, Punk laughing at him is 10 times more funny.
I mean, yes. Yes,
like if he actually got hurt doing a windshield spot, and he's like, I fucking told you.
He did not. The views and opinions of Father Lloyd do not necessarily vibe with the opinions of Getting Color Commentary. However, best in the world.
Sure, yeah.
He deserves it. He got
He says that a lot.
Yeah. Now it's time to prove it.
Yeah.
When CM Punk there's no belt on the line.
Yeah, no belts on the line.
When he wins that match at WrestleMania,
there's not even a bracelet on the line.
No.
I just want to point out. Never mind.
No. Shoot.
Bracelets and best in the world.
All right.
Done.
I hope somebody bleeds in this match.
I hope nobody bleeds.
I kind of hope there's a toolbox.
I mean,
there is a toolbox. It's called Seth Rollins.
For the comedy of putting people out with toolboxes to continue, so I can make it like that kids on the escalator joke again. I'll take it.
We will take all the Kevin Smith Mallrats jokes we can fucking make.
All right. What's next on the dock?
What?
You got the dock.
You got the soup.
Oh, let's see. Jay White versus Kevin White.
Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
I apologize.
A fantastic import from New Japan. Fucking.
Oh my god.
LA dojo. Holy fuck this. Again, this match opened with respectable words between the two competitors. Then a amazing match ensued. And then respectably ended. This is everything I love about wrestling in like one match. It was written well. The dynamics were back and forth really good. Not so crazy back and forth, but like good. They didn't underplay the new guy because he's new.
No.
They were like, he's good, and they said it right away, and he showed us he's fucking good.
Yeah. Even fucking Mark Henry has come out and like congratulated Tony Khan for you got a fucking good pick right there.
Yo, like people coming from New Japan LA are killing it.
Yeah.
In AEW. Killing it. Like taking over the roster. Incorporate already. Jesus. Soy.
There's a Willy Wonka thing we wanted to talk about.
You wanted to talk about it.
I give up.
So before the show started,
okay,
we were something happened.
We watched Botchamania.
Yes, and there was a Willy Wonka reference.
Uncle Charlie.
Yeah,
and how Uncle Charlie ruined it with his bubble drinking addiction.
And I presented that I like the idea that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory never actually happened.
The fan
there
theory.
It is. There it is.
That Charlie had a dream,
a fever dream.
Yes, and everything that happens in the movie after he goes to sleep, after they've announced the fifth person who has, found a ticket.
A golden ticket.
The golden ticket.
I've got a golden ticket.
After they announce that, he goes to bed, and everything after that is a fucking dream.
I don't hate it.
And it makes sense.
Is it real?
Also,
or is it recall?
Patent pending. Anyone who hears this, we own all copyrights to this design.
Yeah, suck it, Tim Burton.
I own 78.3%. BT gets 5%.
I stole this from somebody on the internet.
I get 33 and a third.
Well, the highest number is 24, boss.
Well, my math is Steinery and conclusive.
But yeah, so that's
by the Steiner math, we all get 100% of all of this.
What's next?
On SmackDown, they referred to the new desk, the new announced desk.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I've been talking shit about this thing because somebody's going to die on that fucking thing.
It's too solid.
They referred to it as reinforced, finally.
Yes.
So they're acknowledging that it's like a brick shit house that can't be broken, which also means they're breaking it at Mania. But that's a different discussion.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, you don't bring that up to counter me on this podcast.
Fair.
No way.
Well, so
we know you're listening and stealing ideas, and you owe us money, WWE. But
I like the fact that they've there are these spots that the fucking Spanish announce table going through the announce table, fucking up the announce table, and in more recent years the fucking the timekeepers area fucking busting through the little barricade thing,
but no one touches that goddamn Prime station. Fucking hit somebody with that big thing.
It's just they did it to death, and I like the idea of them being like, okay, well now these spots are fucking reinforced. Nobody's breaking through it ever again.
And now instead of breaking my desk, you're gonna die.
You're gonna break your ribs and puncture your lungs on this fucking desk. Shout out JD McDonough.
Right, you're going through an iPad right now.
Yeah, but I would like for them to figure out new places for shit to go off the rails.
Again, they're gonna break it at Mania.
Maybe.
Until then,
that'd be nice.
Until then, like I said, I've been enjoying the little thing they put on top of it that says either SmackDown or Raw. As people do bits on it, there's slowly little human imprints in baby oil on it. And by the end of the night, it's an entertaining...
Every episode, it looks fucking gross.
It's nasty, but funny.
It's covered in smears.
And, if I could get them to hand me an item from the ring, I'd be like, yo, give me that thing with, Dominic Mysterio's butt cheek on it.
Yeah. I would like, if they are going to break it at Mania... save it for next Mania and build a story around it where somebody who's notorious for putting people through tables gets really mad that he cannot bust somebody through the announce table.
That is two people on the roster, sir. That is Jacob Fatu or Braun Breaker.
Then, yeah.
Agreed, but that is two people.
But Do you imagine the fun that they could have of just like having a match and like just losing their shit,
just beating it
and trying to fucking break the table,
trying to break
like,
it?
and then finally they like blow it up with pyrotechnics at the end of the night of fucking, WrestleMania.
Or they
like,
get up, get back in the ring, and it just like listily falls over. And they're like, "Oh, I guess they did break it."
That's how it would probably wind up happening.
that would be,
Also, I would really love to see Braun Breaker versus Jacob Fauci.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be a good match.
No,
that'd be fun.
That is happening eventually, and I cannot wait.
Oh yeah.
Well, we get Braun versus fucking Penta El Zero Miro
again.
Do the thing.
You think that's happening at Mania?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. All right.
Ray Fenix will show up.
I don't know.
I mean, he's showing up at fucking next week's SmackDown. Oh yeah, everybody. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, in Lucha Brothers news.
Where are the Lucha Brothers?
Ray Fenix showing up next week on fucking SmackDown.
We saw his face and his body. We know it's him.
Well, we saw his mask.
He has tattoos.
We saw his tattoos.
Sir. He has tattoos.
They very clearly showed his tattoos.
Right.
Yes, that's how you know every new member of Slipknot. Shout out to the Wookiee.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's next? What do we got?
We talk about Jessica Carr, Calix.
Okay.
Calix. Yes, my bad.
Oh, Pete, did you ever find out if Calix is a part of a flower's anatomy?
I mean, if you didn't do the research, do it now, please.
That's okay. It's not Pete's fault. It's my fault.
Apparently,
I don't remember the question.
I was told you also, since we have no Pete's notes, I was told you saw a picture of my new Bucky shirt.
I did see a picture of your new Bucky shirt.
Yeah, no, it's good.
No, it's not.
It is totally good. That is funny as shit.
It is.
Hey, Bucky's is for lovers.
Bucky's is for lovers.
Yeah.
I apologize to Punk's dad. Andy Partridge, my bad. Trust me, there's titties on these Bucky's girls.
Wait, so he likes Bucky's.
He loves Bucky's.
Check.
Does
he like titties?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, check.
As I've already said, I don't think I've said it on the show, but we all love titties.
Lloyd, do you have a problem with beavers with titties?
No.
They usually come in a set.
Yes.
Usually, depending on financial means.
You know what? I'm going to wear that shirt for a week straight.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
This is like when I got my first Jesus is a cunt shirt.
Yes.
Are you going to wear anything else? No.
I just literally do love the fact that this shirt was about like, we want you, like, we saw something, you have to have it. I'm like, okay, all right. Do you want to know what it is? No, I don't want to see it until I get it. Then I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh.
I still wish that when you got that Epstein didn't kill himself shirt.
Okay.
I wish I had gotten one of those.
Yeah, same.
I just didn't like that it was in white.
I don't wear white shirts.
Yeah.
I'm a messy fool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Jessica Carr recently
I ate a lot of chowder, and I don't want white chowder all over my shirts.
I mean, I'd rather have
New
white
England clam chowder.
Chowder.
The red or the white?
The white, because it's white chowder.
All right. Now do hammer smash face.
Jessica Carr recently debuted her wrestling persona for the first time to the public in Evolve.
Yeah.
Correct? As Calix.
I'm dying on this hill, which means I'm wrong. But I'm dying on this hill.
So I have one problem with the name.
The cubes I put my records in.
Are they called Calix cubes?
Actually, they're Calix cubes.
Calix cubes?
No. Yes, you get them from IKEA.
Yeah.
Pronounced IKEA.
My hair's 3 feet long. I don't get Calix.
Fair. But so she debuted in Evolve wearing a mask, and personally, I think the mask looks pretty fucking rad.
Again, I don't disagree that she looks rad. I disagree that the mask looks rad. Well, it's like the standard sports, I broke my nose, don't touch me mask.
Well, I mean, it's a mask that covers. It's very similar to
the same mask, the one that Rhea Ripley wore before she wore the dragon mask.
No.
Yep. Like a broken,
the black one.
The
black one with like the hook.
Well, it's black, but it's not
like Griffith from Berserk.
But like it like
and you can catch that on my Berserk podcast,
it comes
which
down,
is called Uncomfortable Male Sexuality.
You can also
it
catch
comes
him
down
at the
on
bar
the sides,
and tell you about his uncomfortable.
And it kind of pokes up at the top. I don't know. It feels much more reminiscent to
the Hurricane's mask.
Well, yeah, like Hurricane and Kane's open mouth mask. You know, but like
that's your boy Kane, best in the underworld.
Step aside. There's a hurricane coming through.
I mean, they were a pretty good tag team for a minute.
Yeah,
they were.
Hurricane and Kane were a
tag team. Yeah,
I don't remember this.
Well,
oddly enough,
shame on you, sir.
Yes. I have like 2 jobs on this fucking show, and one of them is to know stuff of that nature. Like, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
I'm sure
this was during the Katie Vick era.
I'll have to look into this.
No, Katie Vick era.
I'm not even going to ask Research Pete to look into this. We don't have a lot of questions for Research Pete tonight.
So I can. So.
What do we have a research guy for then?
Oh, hold on. The problem is right now we have a Katie Vick guy who's about to tell me exactly how this fucking went down.
So
this isn't about Rob Van Dam or me, so I'm not really listening.
If you don't know the Katie Vick story,
anybody listening to us knows the Katie Vick story.
We don't know that. Well, I mean, I can guarantee that some of them don't.
Fair.
So basically,
get to work.
When in kayfabe, when Kane was in high school, he went to a party with a girl that he liked. They got drunk. He drunk drove and crashed the car. She died. And so Triple H found this out and then accused Kane of having sex with her dead body. And then reenacted this in a fucking funeral home with a mannequin and a Kane mask.
This is where we drop a sample of Slayer's Necrophobic. Right there. Just throwing that out there.
And then
can't control the power.
So during all of this, Kane and Hurricane were a tag team. They were supposed to be baby faces, but Hurricane, the superhero, is like, I don't know if
I can... murderous demon from hell were baby faces.
Yes, but Hurricane was like, I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know who to trust. You, who's like a crazy demon, or one of the biggest heels in the goddamn company for years and years. But yeah, by the end of the episode,
a true hero would know which side to stand on.
Hurricane chose the right side, helped Kane lock Triple H in a trunk of a limousine, and they drove away with him.
And this is on the Of Course BT Remembers That podcast. Full of ridiculous things this man pulls out of thin air.
It kills me because I'm going to take my credit. I'm going to take my flowers.
Yeah, well, don't squeeze it too hard; it'll fall off.
I know. I've taught you well.
So yeah, what's next?
Oh, what's next? Let's talk about the Hall of Fame. Apparently, we have all inductees. Everything is locked in. We are done.
We talked about all of that last episode.
We did not talk about
they introduced very a couple of days ago.
Yesterday, it was actually yesterday.
If I'm not mistaken. They've created a new thing to induct.
SmackDown Friday.
Yeah. They're inducting, I believe it's called Immortal Moments.
Correct. And it'll be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Bret Hart's...
With his third inductation. Would that be the word? Inductation?
Pete's the wordsmith.
His third inductation.
Sure.
Fuck it, okay.
Sure. Hey, Pete.
Into the Hall of Fame.
Can you correct us if we're wrong on that? Because I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's inductifiability.
He's a third-time inductee.
There's that. That is very correct. That sounds perfect. I almost
WWE Hall of Fame, the only third-time inductee.
I almost said indoctrination.
Ooh, that's a different word.
But they're inducting the match between Stone Cold and Bret Hart, the submissions match where they did the double
like
turn.
Yes.
He bled like a motherfucker. Yes, he did.
The bloodstone, if you wield at it.
Yeah.
Is this first match of this induction line?
Yes.
Worthy.
I mean,
to be the first. This is where I don't have the history in my brain because marijuana.
So, by the question that's being proposed to me, and straight off the top of my head, if you were going to induct certain matches into the Hall of Fame, you're going to do it that way.
You're going to start, and they're like, "This is the first one; it needs to be in there right away."
I personally, and a lot of people would probably agree with me, that it would be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3.
Yes.
Much considered to be the greatest match in wrestling history.
Also Steamboat Mark, so that is what it is, but I agree, yes.
I would also, again, if you're going to do something of this nature, I would put... And not
you start at the beginning, right? This makes the most logical sense?
Yeah, not for the quality of the match, but Shawn Michaels Ric Flair retirement match is a more deserving match to me personally.
I agree. Aaron?
I mean, so I agree with what you guys are saying.
Hogan Andre is a better match to go in first.
Yes.
Again, so I have no problem with saying this match is a legendary moment.
Well, yeah, but
no disagreement whatsoever.
Does it deserve to be the landmark? I agree with both of you that yes, this is a legendary match, but maybe not the first. I don't know how I feel about the entire concept.
Foley Undertaker Hell in a Cell is more memorable than
it is
to the average person.
So here's the other question: is this the pick because both those people can show up?
I feel like it, and I feel like that will draw.
Sure, I mean I'm watching the Hall of Fame no matter what.
That's I feel like the why that this is the first match.
Right, because both those people can show up.
Yeah.
Also, the Hall of Fame has become a joke the past fucking 2 years.
Not disagreeing.
I mean...
Not because of who they induct, it's because now you are a fucking... They cut people off. They don't let people run like they fucking used to.
Heard.
And...
Yes, there are people...
Granting letting people run how they used to was a bad idea. Look at that Mr. T speech.
But
also... Let them have their fucking moments, man. Yeah. Especially now, if you're only going to induct 5 fucking people, give them the fucking time to say what they want to fucking say.
I've never actually watched the Hall of Fame thing, so I don't know where you watch it.
May I recommend the one when our Orange Overlord got inducted, just because it's so hysterical?
I've seen that clip. I've seen the clips. I've seen clips from the Hall of Fame, but I've never actually watched it. So, where is this being? Is this normal TV? What is it?
It's its own award show.
Okay, so it's
at a separate time. Yeah.
Okay.
So for when there was still a network per se, not that there isn't now, they would always do it on there after SmackDown, whatever night, WrestleMania weekend.
So yeah, if they're doing it like that, then totally let them fucking go as long as they want, unless they're throwing up fucking
Well,
no, finish that sentence. What are they throwing up?
Zig Heils and shit.
They're throwing up Zig Heils. They're throwing up gang signs.
I mean,
I was just curious where this was.
I say let them go if they're throwing up.
So
yeah. I'd like to thank
on a reel. I'm going to put this into ways that you will understand, that we will understand. The Hall of Fame used to be its own separate entity, okay?
Yeah.
Where they would have it on a night, they would actually make a big deal out of it, and it would be presented on the network or on Fox or something like the next evening. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't mean a goddamn thing because SmackDown is going to end on a Friday.
Yeah.
They're going to do a quick set change, do that, and then you have this much time. Now the way I want to explain this is, as people who work for the industry, when in a large scale system as an arena, which is where you just did SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this other thing immediately after. That means you have to pay the workers, the union. You have to do everything to this effect because you have to get out of this big fucking arena by a certain time.
Yeah.
That's why everything now. I think it was last year was the first year they kind of did it. It's where the Hall of Fame used to be able to be 4 or 5 hours because you paid for the spot.
Yeah.
Did the thing. Now you're trying
rather
to put it after
it
something.
being an add-on.
It's yes. So you have this much time to get everything out of the way. That's why the speeches are so much quicker. Why they're cutting people off and doing dumb shit.
Okay, so as somebody who watches SmackDown on cable, you can't add the Hall of Fame at the end. That's local news.
Yeah.
Correct, which means they're going to turn it over to...
It's going to cut, and then you could watch it on Peacock.
I would assume it'll be on Peacock or Netflix. But again, because of the arena situation...
I get day of show operations.
Yeah, that sucks.
For sure, that makes sense. You just fucking crank it. While everyone's in the arena doing it, you're in Mountain View Room A, setting up the Hall of Fame, so everyone can just walk next door and knock it out.
That is lame. That's the way they're doing it now. I know that they're doing a bunch of fucking, at least new seeming shit.
BT, tell them where they can find us.
Too late.
They're doing a fucking roast, I believe now.
Yeah, sure.
Like for the first time, and I don't know.
They're doing a lot of shit for the first time.
Yeah, so they're trying a bunch of shit out.
If the roast is funny, I'm here.
Right,
for
but
it.
again,
I mean,
it's not that. But we're never going to see the roast.
Why not?
That's their whole thing. They're not trying to film that. That's not for public consumption.
Wait, then why are they advertising? To get tickets.
Yes, they're finally doing a thing. They realize, like, you know how much a ticket for the roast costs?
It's
probably like $2,000 fucking dollars.
Right, but they have their fingers in so many things. It's gonna fucking fly on fucking YouTube.
Yeah, no,
right?
somebody's gonna fucking.
It's gonna fucking air somewhere.
I disagree.
All right.
I feel the thing they're trying to do with this is.
Just like Sami Zayn and Friends comedy hour.
Yes and no. It's
like
more
the Dead Man show.
It's more of if you're paying the thousands upon thousands of dollars to get into one of these, your phone is getting put in one of those fucking pouches before you get in.
Probably
nobody fucking gets to film anything.
I'm talking about afterwards. Like they're filming this process. They're not letting people talk about wrestling without documenting it. That's money. That's free fucking money.
Right.
They're probably going to film it, but I doubt it'll see the light of day.
I'm pretty sure it's going to air somewhere.
What are you trying to look up there?
WrestleMania roast ticket prices.
It's very rare that you actually pick up your phone while we're doing the show and try to look something up. That's why I'm trying to stall and bring it there also.
Which is great because he's also 6 inches away from a keyboard and a computer that he could also do that on.
Right, but
it's his phone he's got to do it on.
Yeah.
At least it's not. At least it's not his watch.
No, that's true. Excuse me. Let me send a text from my wrist.
It's
Dick Tracy.
We have a price.
Hold on.
Is it cheaper than having dinner with John Cena for $12,000? $25. I'm sorry, I got that confused with the jeans.
We should talk about the pricing index for that other thing too. That offends me.
What's the other thing?
The meet and greets. Right, so they're selling them in random pairs, except Bianca Belair's by herself in the cheap one. Now, however, if she gets all that money, which we know she doesn't,
She gets. I'm sure she probably gets none of that money.
I mean, they're flat rating her.
I mean, yeah. As
so everyone else was $4.99. She was $2.99. So she's like right, but every other meet and greet is 2 people. Hers is just her. It's right about half.
Yeah.
Right, but also, come on.
Right.
Also, if you want
put Montez Ford with her and do Bianca and Montez and do a double tap for fucking $400. Also, these prices are ridiculous.
Yes, they
are. Sure. Why is she by herself?
How about fucking just do a WrestleMania weekend thing where you paid for your tickets the day before you're doing this fucking giant thing, $100 flat fee. Anyone who's there, come in and fucking take pictures. Do the thing.
I mean, I'm there for it instead of it being charged the way it is.
Look, if Poppy is in a coffin, you pay the money
because it's funny.
Yeah.
Is the blank space with Bianca Alexa Bliss? Was that one of the events they pulled her from?
Maybe. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
She dropped a tweet today that was just a video of herself saying, "Why?"
Bianca or
Alexa.
Alexa. Huh.
So it's still cryptic to why she's disappeared from all this stuff, and she's playing with it. So I don't know.
So I've got.
It means the Wyatt Six will come out and cost CM Punk the match.
Whatever puts Nikki Cross back in the fucking ring, I support.
Yeah, I want Nikki Cross in the ring.
I don't want to tell you where I want Nikki Cross.
I do not want to see CM Punk with the fucking Wyatt Six. Like,
oh, that's not happening.
No, I mean, no, it's not happening, and it would be bad. Like, they've been bad this whole time.
Yeah.
But okay, so I have some numbers for tickets for the Roast of WrestleMania 2025 in Las Vegas.
BT?
Okay.
Tell me the number.
So, the most expensive ticket on here is $390.
These are reasonable prices.
They are. I was surprised.
Prices. Okay.
Yeah, there's a stage and the section right in front of the stage is $255.
Yeah.
Sections next to it are about $200. Yeah.
And this is for the roast.
This is for the Roast of WrestleMania in Las Vegas.
Yeah, those are reasonable prices.
At the Fountain Blue Las Vegas complex.
Sure.
Yeah.
That building outside that other building. That's by that building.
Yeah. What do we got next? Oh, yeah. Let's actually, since we're at about an hour, let's try to rush through this.
I love you so much.
All right. So,
away from him.
predictions
in the shopping malls
for AEW's Dynasty.
Yeah. So as with AEW as normal, what we know about Dynasty, which will all change.
And for all our Australian contingency, Dynasty.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got 6 matches.
Did you know they call tater tots potato gems?
It's weird.
You're welcome.
It's weird.
You ever been on Chewy's of my lord? Thank you, my Australian.
Wash them down with some potato gems.
Yeah, so we've got 6 matches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start off.
Swerve wins all of them.
With the first match. And
I said Swerve wins all of them. I'm good.
Get the pad so we can write down
our predictions.
Yeah, our predictions.
For Dynasty.
Here, my pen is huge.
That's a mechanical pencil.
So
that's a mechanical pencil.
It's starting to become a pipe bomb, and these songs have turned to anthems again.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, first match on the card of Wikipedios.
Dynasty.
I'm
gonna say Dynasty as much as I can for the rest of the show.
That's fine. So
every time I do, Gene Simmons owes me $100.
I mean, that's crazy.
Gene Simmons can't even fill a room. Anyway.
Burn.
Hold up. You are correct. That's why I had to cancel his tour. For $12,000.
Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. Just go eat some worms.
Just want to point out, Kiss is doing a residency in Vegas without the makeup.
Kiss should not do anything without the makeup.
Hey,
Unmasked.
They were ugly men when they were young.
No, Kiss should do everything without the makeup.
No.
Kiss without the makeup is better than Kiss with the makeup. I will fight for that. One of the three of us has Kiss tattoos. And those are makeup tattoos.
Yeah, they are.
But I stand by. Kiss without the makeup is
Unmasked
way better.
was traumatized.
I'm talking aesthetically, period. I don't know about the music, whether what's better or not. I'm saying aesthetically, they are ugly men, and they should wear makeup. They were ugly when they were young. They'll be even worse now.
3/4 of them were ugly when they were young.
Tragic individuals.
It's Paul.
Unfortunate.
It's Paul.
It's Paul. Paul's the cute one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so first up, Dynasty.
Mr. Catman. Kenny Omega.
Yes, we've got...
Nobody wants to be Peter Criss. Not even Peter Criss.
No. We've got Kenny Omega defending his international championship against Rick O'Shea and Speedball Mike Bailey.
Speedball to the moon, Mike Bailey.
Do you think he's going to take it off of Kenny Omega?
No, the fuck he's not. Kenny Omega's not losing this match.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so while you're tallying that, like, that is a hard, absolutely not. Kenny Omega is not losing this match.
Your winner will be Irish superstar Ricochet.
Ooh,
dude,
okay.
I mean, I would prefer Ricochet winning over Speedball. I want somebody to, in a feud with him, attack him backstage and shave his head.
Ricochet's?
No.
I mean, come on.
That'd be funny. But
So when I went to the military processing station, if you shave your head before you enlist and go to boot camp, they'll shave your shaved head because you go through everything everyone goes through.
Fair.
When you shave your head preemptively, they're a little mean about it.
I'm sure they are. Yeah, no.
The moral of the story is don't shave your head before going into the military.
Don't shave anything.
They'll do it for you. You are a robot. Do what you're told.
So yeah, you're taking Ricochet?
I am taking Ricochet.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Strictly because I'm sure I'm wrong. Kenny will probably retain this, but if you don't pull the trigger on Ricochet right now, you've done nothing with him. Everybody loves Speedball Mike Bailey. He is the hottest thing kind of going in AEW.
He's really good.
In a lot of ways.
Really good.
Yeah. Again, I know you guys are new to him. No offense.
Yeah. I mean,
no, I'm not, but yes.
Yeah, you Japan all the time. I don't Japan at all.
Or TNA.
Or TNA.
Bingo.
Wait, he's from TNA?
Yeah.
They need to pull a trigger on Ricochet.
And they will when Swerve puts him over.
Wait, you think Swerve is going to put over Ricochet?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll get to that when we talk about the next match.
Yeah.
What's the next match?
Next match, we got Jon Moxley defending...
Good old spikeback Jon Moxley.
Oh, yeah, that was...
stupid.
It was stupid. We've got Jon Moxley defending his AEW World Championship against Swerve Strickland, accompanied by Prince Nana.
As always.
It's your boy, Prince Nana.
Lame drum solo. Prince Nana enters.
Hopefully they don't. They don't have a drum set this time.
Right.
Prince Nana gets what Prince Nana wants.
Sure.
He's a prince.
The drum sucked. It was bad.
Yeah. So Swerve's winning this.
Swerve better win this.
Swerve's winning this.
He better. I'm taking Swerve.
I'm taking. Are we picking with our hearts?
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Yeah.
I'm taking Swerve. It's fun.
And again, next big pay-per-view, Swerve and Ricochet will go. And he'll put him over whether he wins or loses or not. Just fighting him puts him over.
Sure. I mean, if Swerve wins the fucking title, he cannot lose to fucking Ricochet.
Again, it'll still put Ricochet over.
Well, having a match, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Still, when Swerve wins, it's still back to him and Hangman.
I really don't want that.
None of us want that.
No.
It's either.
I fucking hate Hangman, and I can't say that enough.
They need to keep Hangman away from Swerve for at least 2 years. Like, let it fucking, like, die, and then bring it back. And
I was going to make it like a tongue-in-cheek joke, but a syringe-in-cheek joke, and I was trying to make it funny, and that's the best I could do.
I'm still really irritated that we have no idea why Hangman put a syringe in Swerve's cheek.
I mean, other than it really hurts.
Well, and injecting him with something. We don't know what he got injected with.
You can't inject somebody when the needle's out the other side. You're just squirting it.
Fair. But, you know, there was no...
He's right.
I mean, yeah. But, you know, there's no reason for it.
Right.
Like, why? Why did this happen? Explain it, goddammit.
Research Pete, can you tell us why Hangman Adam Page injected that fucking needle into Swerve's face?
Ain't nothing but a G.
So, next up, we've got Timeless Toni Storm.
Done.
Defending her AEW Women's World Championship. She'll also be accompanied by Luther.
Shocker.
Yeah, right. Against Megan Bayne.
To the moon she's going.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Yep.
You think Bayne's winning this match?
I've literally referred to Toni Storm as Megan Bayne food since the Hollywood ending, and I mean it.
I'm going with Toni.
Okay.
I think Megan Bayne might take it off of her, but not this time.
All right. Nah.
Heads up, tits out. Timeless Toni Storm.
Watch for the Amazon who brutally destroys things.
So
including Tony.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
Toni Storm for the win.
Yeah. That reminds me of something.
I agree. That's what you think.
I wanted to talk a little bit about from Dynamite.
Death by Snoo Snoo. That's what you want to talk about? Because yes, that is what we all want to talk about.
Sure.
Yeah, and how if you switch genders, it's rapey.
We
also just want to throw this out there. I don't remember her name, but that beautiful Amazon woman that works every fucking year at the QW holiday party. Hit me up, girl.
Oh, okay.
We already talked about Death by Snoo at the beginning of the episode.
Henley and Corll, along with Randy Brooks, are accused in one of the worst mass killings in Houston's history. At least 28 young men lured, kidnapped, and killed.
It's called an homage, sir.
I'm sorry. The two married men here, I want Death by Snoo Snoo. With all respect involved.
I'm currently dying from Snoo Snoo.
No, see, the problem there is...
It's in progress.
See, the problem, with all respect involved, because we know Death by Snoo Snoo means a certain Amazonian-type woman.
Uh-huh.
If I may...
Shoot.
Your wonderful, beautiful wife, Shorty B.
Shorty B. Might not be the Amazonian she thinks she is. Fair.
Your beautiful, wonderful partner is also not Amazonian enough to make us have Death by Snoo Snoo.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, big girls. Father Lloyd is single. Come talk to me.
Father Lloyd is a small enough man where an slightly larger than average woman could Death by Snoo him.
That's all I'm saying, man. Once again, ladies, hit me up. Hit me down below. And I mean that, hit me down below.
Yeah, so
if you're on the higher end of the curve, smash this, man.
So back to what I was saying. Fucking on Dynamite, there was Thunder... The tag team Thunder Tits. Timeless Toni Storm and fucking Thunder Rosa.
I thought it was Thunder Girls. Shut up.
Had a match against Megan Bayne and fucking... I can't remember her name. Penelope Cruz? No, Ford. Penelope Ford.
There it is.
Penelope found on road dead.
It's pronounced Penelope.
Penelope Fjord.
No. But yeah, so they had a match. Toni Storm got fucking pinned by Megan Bayne and
clean.
It was clean. But
which means
Megan Bayne's reaction was very jovial, and I felt like that's not the character I want from you. I want stoic, like, I fucking smashed you.
Well, right, because she's been doing like no selling and shit,
Yes,
like the Thunder Rosa chair spot.
Megan Bain.
Yeah,
yeah.
But
when AEW is in flames, you have my permission to die.
So, I feel like they course corrected this on Collision. Tony Storm opened up the fucking show, called out Megan Bain, did a little bit of a promo, got sneak attacked, and Megan Bain fucking...
I thought they snooze dude for a second. He's like,
Megan Bain destroyed Tony Storm again.
And clean.
And demanded an unconscious Tony Storm to bow to her. And it was like, yes, this is the Megan Bain I want.
Yes, as lustfully as I can say the word yes. This is what I want from my muscle mommies.
Yes. So
do what thou wilt.
moving on to the fourth match. We got the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta defending their Trios Championship against Rated FTR, fucking Adam Copeland, fucking Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood.
So Edge, FTR, bald and hair.
Yes. Going up against Death Riders.
Rated FTR.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think?
Any insight?
Oh, yeah?
Well, if we talk about how we think Swerve is going to take the belt off of Moxley, it is not the Death Riders' night. I think that it's a clean sweep. If we had a Marina Shafir fucking match,
which we're having with Willow Nightingale,
there's
at some point.
I'm hoping. I mean,
so they did the promo on Collision.
Yeah.
Which
was
weird.
So I believe either on Dynamite or Collision, they're going to have a mixed or intergender tag team match between Swerve and Willow teaming up against Mina Shafir and Moxley probably. And then I'm hoping that leads to Willow and Mina Shafir having a singles match
added to
at the pay-per-view.
Right, because there's only 6 matches here, right? We're used to
usually,
13 to 15.
Yeah.
You guys, you do realize there will be 7 more matches added.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where I was going to say...
We're at number 4. We got 2.
No, I know that. I was more like, where's MJF? Where's Hangman Adam Page?
Oh, no, MJF is fighting Bobby Lashley. And
yeah, something like that's happening. But yeah, so... Who do you think?
This is, so I almost on his lines, except because Jon Moxley's losing his title, the Death Riders are winning this.
Yeah.
Because this is needed for the slapback to break up FTR, which they've been selling for quite some time, and this is the perfect opportunity to do it. Also, Edge can't lead a stable without it falling apart. Being a continuous fucking joke is hilarious.
I have to point out he is accurate.
yes.
It's his day of judgment.
On this day, he sees clearly.
I just hope he doesn't jump off of anything.
No. I'm going to do the joke every time. I get down from there.
Well, Beth Phoenix will come out and help him.
Yes.
Or she'll bust the back of her head open on the fucking turn.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, so I'm agreeing with Derek. I think fucking Rated FTR breaking up and the Death Riders are coming away with the titles still.
Yeah. Claudio's solid enough to lead the Death Riders sans Moxley.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Do either of you have any idea what Claudio's fucking entrance gear is all about?
No. And he's got like a new mouthpiece that has words on it, but he won't keep his mouth open long enough for me to read it. It's fucking irritating.
Like the only thing that comes to mind when I see his fucking shit, like for some reason I don't think it's this, but for some reason it makes me think of Protestantism, or like you like nailing your fucking thing on the door of the church or whatever.
You know what I'm talking about?
The weird.
Strips?
Yeah.
So like in Warhammer, Like the Space
Wait, you
Marines,
think this is a Warhammer thing?
The Space Marines use wax seals to put their accomplishments on themselves.
Okay.
And that's an homage to like a Japanese tradition of old.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's wrapped up in that.
Okay, see, that makes way more sense than what I was thinking.
And again, I have to see it through the super nerdy lens
Sure,
of Warhammer,
sure.
but whatever.
Yeah. Next up, we've got. This is so dumb.
Okay, I disagree.
I mean,
if you're gonna steal luchador masks, make a whole fucking bit out of it.
yes, but why does brother get the mask back so easily? Like that's why I think it's fucking dumb.
I mean, because you get it off just as easily. Like it's.
Yeah. So we've got Chris Jericho defending. Why does his say title? Oh, okay, yeah. So
there you go.
This is a title versus mask match. Blah 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 blah.
Hi, Ring of Honor is a thing, Aaron.
Yeah. But all the other champions just say C next to their name. His says title. I was a little confused.
Right.
So, Chris Jericho.
The C stands for title
because he's a Ring of Honor World Champion, which means he's just a title holder in AEW.
Wow.
Whereas those people are champions.
Very fair.
And that's how you read Wikidonkia's
very fair
Dynasty page.
So we got Chris Jericho defending his ROH World Championship against Bandito, who's defending his mask.
We might see his beautiful face on accident. Oh, horrible.
I mean, when I heard his voice for the first time the other day...
You know, René, wrestling, lucha libre, it runs in my veins.
Jesus Christ, that does not fit his body.
like Undertaker and Suburban Commando.
He was recently fired from Ghost.
We're gonna get you, Ramses.
But yeah, so
I need this to go to Jericho to continue this dumb stuff because I like that Jericho's just doing fun, weird, dumb stuff and fighting with kids.
But then, dude has to lose his mask.
Yeah, Gravity did. He's fine.
Well, yeah, but like he lost his mask and we haven't seen him since. At least on AEW TV.
He got his mask back. I assume his brother gave it to him. Now his brother's wearing it. Like,
that'd be funny if
come get it.
You're like pull off fucking Bandito's mask and he's wearing his brother's mask.
Russian masking dolls.
Yeah. I could go with that.
Yeah.
But I kind of hope Bandito wins. I still think it's fucking hilarious that Bandito first move back from injury concusses himself and has to be away for like 2 more weeks.
It happens.
Yeah,
it does happen.
Train with Pac.
So yeah, you're going with Jericho, you said?
Just because I need this to continue.
You're taking Bandito?
I'm taking Bandito.
I also am taking Bandito.
You're taking Bandito?
I think
until Jericho's holding the Beast Mordos' face above his head, I will not be satiated.
That would be fun.
We have learned in time to not go against Jericho. However, I think he's actually going to do the JOB.
I mean,
and put someone over for a fucking change.
I mean, he put that little girl over on accident.
I mean, he puts everyone over.
That little girl put him over on accident. Let's be really fucking fair about that. It's not Jericho everyone's watching that video for. It's that little girl.
Yeah.
I mean, Jericho's
and also,
reactions were pretty
no, they were good.
Also, it's still surprising. That's the best girl since the Miz girl. As far as, people like treating somebody like a fan of that nature like that. Mm-hmm. And was she a plant? I mean, who knows?
I mean, Jericho did seem pretty surprised when she stood up and showed him that she had like a 6-pack. Like a fucking what? She was like maybe 8.
Yeah,
like a little 8-year-old girl with a fucking rock hard 6-pack. Like,
what's the age of consent for abs?
Weird.
I don't know.
just throwing that one out there.
All right, so you're taking Jericho.
No,
you're taking Bandito.
We both took Bandito.
Derek's got Jericho. We got Bandito. Yeah. All right. So, last match on the Wikipedia card
so far.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this match. They have I feel like they have failed Daniel Garcia.
I don't know that it's not his fault.
I mean, that's fair. But yeah, so.
Little Dick Dancer.
Yeah, Dick Dance. Dick Dance, Daniel Garcia.
Versus Adam Cole.
Defending.
Defending
his TNA championship. This match has no time limit, and outside interference is permitted.
And no outside interference is permitted. This is a straight wrestling match.
Yeah.
Is what is being sold. And I love that.
I mean, yes.
Adam Cole, baby.
Boom.
Hold on.
Wiggle the thing.
Wiggle the thing. Wiggle the thing. We had technical difficulties that you guys didn't even realize.
And they weren't even me this time.
And we stand by Adam Cole, baby.
Boom.
Boom.
Wiggle the thing.
Wait, so that's you? You've got Adam Cole. You've got Adam Cole.
I have Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I think Adam Cole's taking it. I think the Undisputed Kingdom will maybe.
Don't you dare give Kyle O'Reilly clout in my presence.
Much like myself, he's a gentleman who no longer has somebody to do his dental work for him, so he needs to win this match.
He's got to finger his own mouth.
Yeah.
Boom. Ooh, this is my water from last week.
It is.
Delicious.
Well,
that's it. That's all our predictions, right?
Yep, that's everything.
All right.
So we all took Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I wish they
should have shot the shot after the weird run of wins they gave him.
Yes.
And pushed him right.
Yes.
They missed it.
Yeah, no. He was hot for a minute, and then they let him cool down.
He's not a bad wrestler. I don't hate him, but, no.
Yeah.
Boom.
They should have given him the push when he had the bad pants.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of bad pants, BT, tell them where they can find us.
Yeah.
Sorry. Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys, Copper Hammer, Ty Ciampa, Liquid Death, Jägermeister.
Video Hoarder.
Thank you. Kramer Guitars.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got anything.
Some other Dead Body collection parts thing that Aaron likes.
Support your local body farm.
Yeah.
What's the pen? Science. What's the pen company you like?
I mean, I like a lot of pen companies.
Oh my god, I give him one fucking chance.
What we got? Moon Man. Moon Man's pretty cool. Fucking Rottering isographs.
Okay,
there's
two. We're good. We don't shill for anybody except for the people we like. That's two. We gave 2 free this week for your pens.
Your pen is huge.
I don't like big pens.
Your Penix.
Yeah, you like average size pens that are easy to use.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or I like an ergonomical pen.
That's fair.
I like Slayer.
All the curves in the right places. Yeah.
BT, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on Getting Color Commentary Instagram, Getting Color Commentary on YouTube, Getting Color Commentary on all of the podcast platforms.
Hold on.
Yes.
Real quick. I don't mean to cut this off. And we said we would talk about this week, and we did not.
Oh fuck!
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm going to let you handle this conversation.
Okay.
At least from the start here, so that.
What do we call him?
Or I don't know if we're talking about the same thing.
The little plumber man that we know from the bar.
Oh, we call him by his. He is Plumber Mario.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, our buddy Mario, who hangs out at the bar that we frequent, did something that was super fucking nice, and me and my whole really appreciated it. He got us a cameo from Mick Foley,
the hardcore legend,
for our wedding, and I will edit that in here.
No, here.
Why not here?
Fine.
Right here. Here it is. Folks, if you're listening to the show right now, this is where the Mick Foley cameo will be inserted into the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
Hold
was...
on. 3, 2, 1. That gives us a break so you can insert it right there where we say we're going to actually insert it.
You know I'm better than that, right? I don't need a countdown. I just need you to not speak for like
a second.
That
don't happen.
Happy wedding to you. Happy wedding to you. Happy wedding, Aaron and Michael. Happy wedding to you. Have a nice day every day. Oh, wow. Did you see what I just saw? Because what I think I saw was 3-time WWE champion, man, in a Mankind mask. Yeah, it's a copyright issue. He just turned a birthday song into a wedding song. Like that, turning it into an iconic song for a new generation. Aaron and this is a hardcore legend, Mick Foley. The lighting's not great here. I'm in a parking garage underground, waiting for my son to finish working out. And I saw this request come in, and I wanted to take care of it because Derrick, Lloyd, and Mario gave me the word that you were die-hard wrestling fans, married March 8th, 2025, after 10 years together. And I want to give a shout-out to the Getting Color Commentary Wrestling Podcast that you co-host. Oh, it sounds, first of all, it's a great name for a great podcast, and I wish you a lot of happiness and luck with it. Thank you, Aaron and Michael. Wishing you a lifetime of love and laughter, health and happiness, and the heartfelt hope that every day is nice.
Yeah. All Father Lloyd does his talk. For the most part.
He never shuts up.
Homeboy. Who's your homeboy? This guy.
Yeah.
Please.
So yeah, that really, really appreciated that. And thank you, Mr. Mario.
Yeah. Also, thank you for including my name on the tag, like I did something.
You did more than I did on that one. We all knew what was going on.
But yeah, so what?
Shout out to the hardcore legend Mick Foley, who literally did take the time, and obviously, cameos get paid for. Yes. But it was,
and we have him on record saying our podcast is awesome. So there we go.
Actually, he said that the name of the podcast is awesome.
I can edit however I want.
It's a great name for a great podcast.
Which I do want to point out, the name of the podcast is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. And BT, it was your idea.
Yes.
Again, mine was class action shoot.
Which is fun.
all 52 I came up with were taken.
Dude, oh my god, that whole process was a lot. Just sitting at the kitchen table like, what am I, what? But yeah, so you know where you can find us. Acast, Deezer, Spotify, fucking Apple Music,
YouTube,
Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all the good places.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck Bluey. Peppa Pig's the gangster.
Heard.
Yeah. Want to throw that out there?
Bluey can get fucked.
Bluey can get fucked.
Word. And Dad's too fat to go down this slide.
Bluey lives don't matter. Oh, I see you looking at me, and I thought we were still trying to make a couple more jokes.
Oh, I don't know enough about Bluey to make jokes.
Fair enough.
I don't associate myself with swine.
He's a JJ the Jet Plane guy.
Actually, I do associate myself with swine. What's up, Peppa?
Catch you later, Bill and Ted's.